Good afternoon, Internet. It is Ian, and welcome to day 3 of Vlog Every Day in April. Currently, I'm leaving the comic store and heading home to eat some lunch, and then I have class at 5:30. But I do have a topic I wanted to discuss today. The other night, I posted a thing on the Tumblrs about how I don't particularly enjoy being human. For a variety of reasons. But I got an anonymous response to that post, basically asking two things. One, have I ever considered the reason I have never had a girlfriend or been in a romantic relationship is because I hate emotion more than most people, and then two, if I have ever considered becoming a robot. And I responded, yes, I would love to be a robot. And it's true, I don't particularly like having emotions. I believe they are dangerous and destructive and lead to poor decisions. Things would be a much better... Not a much better, would just be much better if we were all perfectly rational and logical all the time. But what I wanted to actually talk about in this vlog is this idea of romantic relationships and whatnot. People like to use, like, well, you're single, aren't you? And related phrasings as insults. And that has always been kind of funny to me because it's not really... I mean, when I was younger, it used to be an insult. At least I took it as such, because I bought into the idea that monogamous romantic relationships are the thing you do in American society, in Western society. And for the most part it is. That is the cultural paradigm, is that you start dating in high school, and then in your 20s or 30s you get married, you settle down and you have kids. And so, I mean, it's the typical idea of the American dream. But as I have gotten older and have seen the kind of awesome things you can do in the world, I no longer take it as such. Romantic relationships aren't a thing I terribly value, just insofar as I don't see a true benefit to them. And because the only real difference in my mind between a romantic relationship and a good friendship is the inclusion of sex. And as I have said before, I don't particularly like sex. It's never done anything for me. I actually find it kind of boring and base and actually kind of amusing, because I mean all the faces and thrusting and noises and God, and then there's dirty talk, like I said, and it's all really, really amusing to me. Like, how can anyone take it seriously? I can't. I've never been able to. And then every sexual encounter I've ever had, and there have been quite a few, just because in undergrad I wanted to see how hard it was for a nerd like myself to pick up women and have sex with them. And it's not very hard, honestly. But I don't enjoy it. I mean, I tried this, and then I also dipped my toe into the dudes, just because you can't actually make a choice as to whether, or not a choice, but you can't tell what you like more without first trying. And I'm like, yeah, this is just as as boring and terrible as a heterosexual sex. So I don't enjoy it. So I mean, I don't find any real value in a romantic relationship. Also, I'm not comfortable with intimacy. I don't like being touched. And I don't like sharing my feelings because I actually believe those should be suppressed and then ideally removed. But yeah, it's just like not a thing I like or am comfortable with or see any real value to. And yet people still throw that at me, like, "Oh, you're still single." I'm like, yeah, I am, and probably will be for a very long time. And actually, I still assert that the ideal relationship type is the doctor or companion paradigm. And for those who understand that, great. For those who don't, that's too bad. You have to watch Doctor Who to understand it. And I'm not going to explain it. So, yeah, that is today's topic. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am still single. But unless I can be convinced of the value of a romantic relationship, beyond like the benefit of having like two incomes to work with and splitting of bills and things, I probably won't ever choose to have one. Okay, that's today. Bye!